Under the Obama administration, the CIA peeked, to quote the Washington Times, at the emails of congressional staffers pertaining to how best to protect agency whistleblowers. Now, the CIA is saying it did so just, quote, as a routine counterintelligence monitoring of government computer systems. And to their credit, they did file a report on it. Joining me now to discuss this is Lionel. You know, what's up, Lionel? How are you, my friend?
Good, sir.
Happy Friday.
Indeed, the same to you, my brother.
First of all, the fact that the CIA spied should not shock me or you or anybody else. That's like a butcher cut meat. Yeah, well, that's what they do, right? You know what the touchstone is for me on this? I don't know if you've had a chance to think this through, but as I was reading this story, I thought that here's President Obama, constitutional lawyer, right? And the fact that he actually ran on a pledge to protect whistleblowers. I mean, this is kind of a problem for him, isn't it?
One of the worst administrations ever. Let me just bring somebody up to speed here. If I were to say to you, hey, listen, would you come forward and be a whistleblower? You know, we also have, as you know, Rick, qui tam legislation where people can sue on behalf of themselves, but as a whistleblower and receive X amount in terms of monies received. But you've got the CIA, who for 4 years, peeking, was it peekaboo? For 4 years, Grassley saying, please. He's the head of the Intelligence Committee. Can we look at this? Would you give us these CNs, these congressional reports? For 4 years. Yeah. You know what he said? Now listen, if he does that, since 1975, since the Church Committee, since these FISA gates, since dossier gates, since all of this, you know what really gets me, Rick? What I think is that, look, I understand the CIA there, it's in their blood since 1947, right, when Truman signed them into existence and said, by the way, as we would say in West Tampa,
but time out. No. And here, I'm going to call you on this, my friend. Yes, the CIA is going to do what the CIA does, but it's incumbent upon the people that we elect to put at least certain shackles on them from time to time, to put controls, to regulate them. And this is not an Obama problem. This is not a Democrat problem. This is not a Republican problem. This is the trend we've seen in this country for at least the last 2 decades, and certainly since the so-called Patriot Act, when it's gotten a lot worse. Would you agree?
Well, okay, but yes. Well, let me give one right back at you.
All right.
The biggest problem that we have is not so much, look, you've got, again, let me repeat, this is Grassley, this is the head of the judiciary for 4 years. What are the repercussions? What happens? I mean, if you're Brennan or if you're Clapper and you say, hey, listen, don't worry about responding to that, nothing happens. But Rick, more importantly, the biggest problem is not that, is that the American people don't care.
Yeah.
We report on this, and you know what they're saying? What are you going to do? Hey, look, that's the way it goes. Well, you know how that is. Well, and then they're off to some other stupid story that doesn't make any difference.
Well, but
this is...
But wait, final point, and I think we're onto something together here. So it's not just the fact that the politicians haven't put the regulations to try and put the proper controls on the people who are spying on all of us, and they shouldn't be doing so. It's that the media, to a certain extent, and that's certainly the corporatized media, is complicit in all of this because they're playing that let me scare the American people as much as we can game so that then we'll go along with whatever it is that's supposed to protect us against the boogeyman, right?
Indeed, and Joe Q. Citizen doesn't care. Final point. Let me ask you something. When was the last time anybody was ever held in contempt by Congress? Remember when the tobacco people came up and they swore under oath, there's no nicotine. No, it's not addictive. Remember when MLB, the Major League Baseball players, lied about steroid use? Have you ever heard anybody charged with perjury? What happens whatever happened to an order to show? Look, I'm a lawyer, and if a judge tells me you do something for 4 years, there's going to be an order to show cause. People know, Brendan knows, don't worry about it. But Rick, the bottom line is, unless the American people get upset and they scream and yell, that's what's going to make a difference. And that's why we're here, to make them upset.
I'm 100% with you. I'm 100% with you. What fascinates me is that I just did a segment with a guy where we went from the judicial branch to the executive branch to the administrative branch, the executive branch, the congressional branch, the media. Anybody left? I wonder.
Yeah, right. The post office.
Thanks, Lionel. I always appreciate you taking time and spending some passion with us.
Always my pleasure, sir. Thank you, Rick.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.